giving you 100% in this episode, unlike percentage yield, which is always under 100%. I'm Jono from Seneca, and today in this episode, I'm going to be going through percentage yields for your A-level chemistry exam. Now, the percentage yield for any reaction is pretty much always less than 100%, and that's due to five factors that cause this deviation. Article 1, extraction. It might be difficult to fully separate the product from the reaction mixture, and that's going to reduce that yield. Secondly, there are some side reactions. Honey, there is always some side hustle going on. So, unexpected reactions, side reactions can happen. This may mean that the intended product is not created. This reduces the percentage yield. Incomplete reactions. An incomplete reaction can happen because the reaction is very slow and hasn't been given enough time to happen, or the reaction might be reversible, so some of the products have turned back into reactants. Oh my God, it's just going everywhere. And both of those things can reduce the percentage yield. Now, hydration, that's Article 4. If a reaction is carried out in water, any extracted product may be wet. Surprising. This means that there's water in the extracted product. Now, water is generally extremely difficult to fully remove from a product. So if a percentage yield is calculated to be over 100%, it's likely that your product is full of water. You haven't created some amazing new experiment. Sorry, hon. And next, finally, we have waste. Some of the chemicals will remain stuck to the glassware and will be wasted. This reduces the percentage yield. So, what two features of a reaction make it more likely to be incomplete? If the reaction is slow and if the reaction is reversible. Incomplete reactions, reversible, slow. Two things to remember. Okay, so we've talked about the theory behind percentage yields, but what are the calculations that you're going to need to do? Well, the percentage yield of a reaction is calculated as the real yield divided by the theoretical yield multiplied by 100. What's the theoretical yield, I hear you say? Theoretically? Well, the theoretical yield is the maximum mass of a product that could possibly be created from a reaction. This can be calculated from a balanced equation if we know the mass of the reactants. And the percentage yield is a comparison of the real and theoretical yields of the reaction. And our real yield, that's just going to be the mass that we get. Okay, so those three definitions again. Real yield, the mass of a desired product obtained from a reaction. The percentage yield, the real yield divided by the theoretical yield multiplied by 100. And that theoretical yield is the maximum mass of a product that could possibly be created from a reaction. Okay, so those are the three types of definitions you need to know. So the equation for percentage yield, what is it? It's real yield divided by theoretical yield times by 100. So let's say you were expecting to make 10 grams of a product, but you only made 1 gram. So our real yield was 1, our theoretical was 10. We do 1 divided by 10 times 100. So our percentage yield will be 10%. Okay, let's go back to the start. I like a circular narrative. What are the 5 factors that reduce the percentage yield? What are they? Quick. It's going to be waste, it's going to be hydration, it's going to be incomplete reactions, side reactions, and extraction. Boom, done. Hope this was useful. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next episode.